Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? We got
help me. I'm
hey,
trying.
oh, hey,
I'm in the
what?
bottle.
What?
Oh,
Hey,
shit. I'm almost out.
oh.
Didn't think I was gonna make it out there.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Savage AF. Ooh, maybe I should use the microphone. Savage AF. That's the name of the show. Black Pedro.
Shang.
Comedian Shang right there.
Oos.
Oos.
I don't know what the hell is that.
I
don't know what that was. I don't know what that was.
A dojo greeting. I know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I'm just
step into the dojo.
Just making sure. I gotta do a little.
You got a hat on your. You got a hood on your computer. Your computer wears a hoodie.
Yeah. Well, now
you thugged out, son.
Today, son. You know what I'm saying? It's about that business, son.
Yes, sir.
Because this motherfucker be like, yeah, I put a hat on there because the motherfucking glare, son.
Okay, I got you.
Yo,
Savage AF, y'all know what it is, man. We're here Monday through Friday, live on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn as well. Although it looks like it's having a problem today. You see that, Shang? LinkedIn's not linking in.
LinkedIn is not linking in. Well, but you know what? We'll rock out with you guys with Facebook. We'll rock out with you guys with YouTube. And we thank you for subscribing. We got some people in the feed. What's up, Coochadamas?
See you, Cooch.
All day. Wendy Edwards.
Good
humor wasted. Yeah, we got Christina
Queen B.
Brown. Yeah, Queen B. And, a lot of people at Jamaica.
Yes, catch that spirit, sir. Catch that spirit. Breezy JJs. I see you, Christina Brown. Let's go, man. So we here Monday through Friday. Mondays and Friday, typically we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Typically Tuesday through Thursday, we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yesterday, Shang and I did a live show in luxurious Redlands, California. It was.
Did you say luxurious? Did you actually say luxurious?
Yes, sir. The destination.
You need to take that back, and you need to take it back now. What's going on? Albie Fuller, what's going on? We got a lot of people in the building that are jumping in. Yeah, Savage AF brought to you by the world famous These Niggas. And I want to make sure that y'all know that if you do check us out and you're new to the thing, because we got some new subscribers, I want to make sure that you understand that you have to do this. And if you don't, you're not a grown folk. Press the goddamn bell so you can get an alert so you'll know when we're on or else.
Yeah, jump for it. Make sure you go to youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld. All one word there at the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling. So check it on out, man.
Wow, you really did that. You just said that out loud.
Yeah,
you didn't even try to stop yourself.
Nope.
And also make sure you subscribe to the channel on the podcast version of the show. But make sure while you're at the YouTube channel, click a couple likes, give us some likes, some thumbs up. Don't fucking be yogurty. Just fucking do it. But subscribe to the channel. There you go. Subscribe. iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify. And here we go. This is going to be a whole new thing. Now, he's already done opera. He's already done hip hop. We've already done R&B. Now, I want to hear some blues scat. Let's go.
Skip, scop, skiddy out of Sodom cloud. Skip, scop, doody out of Sodom cloud. Yeah.
See, we bring all the special shit to y'all. Right. Yes, we had to get a little scat. And we thank you guys. Thank you guys for in Redlands and for coming out to the show and the new people that subscribe to the channel. And I know we're gonna get some shit today. Jamaica's in the house. She goes hard in the paint. So let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. And again, all the people that subscribe. Oh shit. LinkedIn is acting up. But for all the people that subscribe, we will send you big photos of money. Mm-hmm. Lots and lots of money.
More cash pictures than you've ever seen.
Than you've ever had in your life.
Yes. All right, man. So yeah, get us where you wherever you get your podcast.
Right.
Also, get a taste of us on that good old Instagram. Okay. First of all, it's instant, so it doesn't take that much time.
Right.
And it's a gram, so it's not that heavy.
But make sure you follow at Black Pedro.
Yep.
And make sure you
Comedian
follow
Shang.
At Comedian Shang on the gram. And if you don't, that's bullshit. That's what that is. That's that bullshit. So let's go.
Also at Savage AF Radio, man. Make sure you
at right? Savage AF Radio. Right. But aside from that, this is what else we're gonna talk about. There's a young man that he tells jokes, and he's dedicated his life to tell jokes. But this is the beginning of when he first decided to tell jokes. Bam! Black Pedro Begins, the album. Okay.
It's available. You can get it on my website, theblackpedro.com.
Get it.
It's scrolling at the bottom, theblackpedro.com/shop.
Make sure you get it. All right.
Shop that.
Thank you guys for supporting my special. But you know what? You need to watch it. Bam. Shang is Shangry on Amazon. Make sure you go to Amazon. Make sure you check it out. But if you do go to the Amazon, make sure that you write a review and rate it. Very important to rate it and to review it. That's all I'm asking. I don't think I'm asking for a lot. I think that what I'm asking you, it's not a lot. Okay?
Let's go, y'all. Get it in, man. And with that being said, speaking of getting it in, let's get a show in today, man. Let's just do one. Let's do one, bro.
All right. I guess so.
You know what it is. This is your daily run up because we got to kind of show the run up on your ass. You know,
we run up on you, and ain't shit you could do about it.
Yep. We're gonna get him. We're gonna end with a Shangry today. The system can systematically eat a dick.
Yeah,
the system systematically can eat a dick. Actually, is how it reads.
That's how that reads. Yeah, that's how I feel about the system.
Once again, Shang, you have come with a enigmatic subject title that nobody can figure out what you're gonna be talking about, man. I like that how you camouflage it.
I try to keep it that way. You know,
it's deep.
Yeah, I try to make sure that people don't know where, I trick them like, damn, they ain't see that coming.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
Black Pedro popping. Before that, we're going to talk about Double Jeopardy, y'all. Before we get into that, Mother Earth. Yeah, Mother Earth knows best. Hurricane Henri is headed for a crazy place, New England.
Well, you know what?
Let's talk about.
Well, I'm just glad that it'll get rid of all the vampires.
Yeah,
because a lot of I'm sorry.
Are they allergic to hurricanes?
Yeah, that was a Salem's Lot reference. Number one, number two,
the witches or whatever.
The witches, yeah, they all live there. So I think that hurricanes will get rid of them. That's what I'm hoping. I
didn't know that's one use for a hurricane. I didn't realize that.
You have to go. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, one of our favorite segments, question of the day, motherfucker, say what for y'all? Let's talk about Mo Brooks' comments in regards to our first topic today, which is the raisins. The raisins that we're here.
Okay, that was for you young people. That was an Earth, Wind, and Fire attempt. Pamela Knox, what's up? Garlene Kane, what's going on? What up, Nicole H? And Nicole H, you was talking shit on the IG Live when I see you in these streets.
Street time.
Hands. All right, so check this out. We're gonna talk about the reason.
All right, so this your boy, your latest one, guys. What's his name? Roseberry. Yeah. Huckleberry Hound. Dude from North Carolina. Good old boy. Yep. Always meaning some harm. But that dude sat out in front of the Library of Congress or near Capitol Hill yesterday in a good old pickup truck. Looked like he had just gone mudding. Okay.
Well, first,
what you gonna do, Earl? I'm gonna go mudding. Well, then we'll go up to the Capitol and get me some freedom and justice. Wait, hold on.
Listen, I want to say something.
Clement, now listen.
What in the entire fuck is wrong with this country? What's wrong with a man wanting to blow up a bunch of fucking traitors in America with some coins?
This nigga had buckets of pennies and coins and shit. He said his friends call him coin shortage because this nigga got them all. Yeah. And he was talking about how the coins can turn. It don't take but half a roll of nickels to create a 50 cal slug. And I'm like, this nigga about to spray DC with loose change, nigga.
Yeah, he basically is another example of what we got coming down the pipe pertaining to this man wanted for all the Democrats to step down. Right.
And he wanted to get Joe Biden on the phone. I mean, he had a whole viral video. He's like, and that's why this is the Raisins that we're here. Because, you know, he was one of them Yuntry country. He was like, there's raisins. There's raisins that I'm here, Joe Biden. I'm here for a raisin. And I'm like,
and Joe
Biden, you here for dried grapes? Like,
and Joe Biden's like, what? Give me a break. What are you talking about?
That's malarkey. I don't have raisins. I'm a prune guy.
Yeah. You know how old I am? Settle down.
You know, raisins will do to my colon. But he had raisins that he was there. Okay?
Right.
And in his mind, he was in court today, and apparently in court he said he forgot his mind pills. So now he's going to be evaluated for his mental health, which obviously is, faltered and compromised.
Let's put it this way. One, I want to know that why they captured him, but they didn't drop him. I'm like, why didn't they drop him? He should have been dropped. Obviously, he's a crazy redneck. And I'll do what I want to do what I want to do. God damn it, you ain't going to tell me what to do when I do it. God damn it.
He looks like a sketch. He looks like a sketch of a Star Wars character.
He does. Look at it. The way his head is shaped.
Like the fish people and the eyebrows are too much.
Yeah,
it's exaggerated ugliness.
But his plan was to blow motherfuckers up. So my attitude about that is you should be dropped. Drop you. And the fact that people are acting like, that's not a big deal. We got other shit going on. Nothing to see here. Just, go ahead.
No, they took him in without incident.
Right. Why did they drop him?
Well, he was like, I see the snipers on the roof. Go on, shoot me, Joe Biden. Shoot me, then I'm gonna blow up 2 city blocks. We're gonna blow it all up. So, they couldn't, I guess, just bust on him.
Bust on him, Pedro. They couldn't have bust on him.
I don't, you shouldn't. I mean, if a dude got $9,000 in pennies in his car and a fucking bomb, like, no, you don't want to spray them pennies everywhere. Take it cautiously, right?
But he wanted to take the Capitol out. He wanted. It didn't happen, right? It didn't go down, right? Yeah, they're not supposed to kill anybody just because they wanted to do something. Supposed to take them down. We're on a show called Savage AF. I'm thinking, they had to bring the full bomb squad in. They had to make sure that everything was safe. I say dropping. I say
the property damage alone wouldn't be worth it.
If you could choke a man to death for selling cigarettes, if you could drop a little kid for playing with a toy gun, you could drop this redneck that was about to blow up a portion of it, and
come on,
and nickels and pennies and shit fly.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like a loose cigarette or a toy gun or even a real gun is way different than a truck full of bombs with coins and shit in it. Like, you can't approach that the same way. Like, I doubt that there was a black dude in the same situation threatening with a car full of bombs that they would have just opened fire on the car.
Well, I don't know about that, but the bottom line is, I know he got enough change to pay his bail.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's like, it's in one of them buckets over there. But one of the interesting things he did say in his video rant,
out of pocket. He's crazy.
Bet money they let him go on a $2.50 bond.
Yep.
I mean, he's got it. He's got the change for it. So one interesting thing he did say in his rant was that he's like, I'm just the low man on the totem pole. I'm the bottom guy. I'm just the mouthpiece. He was like, "They're the ones above me. The ones above me shall strike down. The revolution is here." And as crazy as he might be, was definitely announcing a network. We know exists, but the declaration of it, I think, should be taken seriously.
No, but you know what? One,
no matter how crazy it is,
because we got trolls, we got in a couple threats. Look out! Oh wait, that's just graphics. But the bottom line is, when somebody says that, the FBI should be up his ass with a microscope, and I hope that they go completely up his anal hole with they should build those little ships that go inside of people, and they should fly all the way up his asshole and find the other people that are at the top of the food chain. I'm just a muskrat trying to get some musk. But these other guys, let me tell you what these other guys are doing. They're about to blow your ass up. You think not? Boom, buddy. Boom.
Boom shakalaka. Yeah. Apparently, too, a relative of his called their local police department, who called the FBI. And as the call was coming into the FBI, dude was already on his way to DC.
It was too late
from Carolina.
You know what? Now they've surrounded the Capitol, and they have all of this. They're like, hey, we need to really, maybe protect the Capitol. Like January 6th wasn't a clue.
He said in his video, Huckle Bomber Hound. He said that if he wanted to blow people up, he would have just driven his truck up to the front door. And that points out that he could have, they took down those barriers, and he could have done that. But so security wise, I think it definitely exposes, they got lucky that he chose to pull up in the middle of the street and not run that truck up in there.
But okay, let's talk about it, Savage AFers. I think that's your name. We got Miss Adverb in the building. Pedro's baby mama, daddy, mama,
baby, daddy.
Yeah, maybe baby mama, daddy, mama, baby, mama, daddy. But I'm just saying, Huckleberry Fuck is definitely one of the tip of the spear of these crazy motherfuckers. The fact that he got that far, the fact that he even said the shit on Facebook, and Facebook didn't flag him immediately. Facebook flagged me because I said I wanted to punch somebody in the face and said I was soliciting violence. Twitter did too, but this motherfucker's still on Facebook. They should have flagged him immediately, which I'm going to go to the Capitol and I'm going to take these coins, all right? And I've been saving them for a long time. This is not just, look at this one. That's a special.
It was like them 5, 10-gallon buckets filled with coins.
This is a Susan B. Anthony right here. You know how much damage that would do? That bitch right there go right through your forehead. And I mean right through it. It's bullshit. Bullshit. They should have dropped him. As soon as he said he got a bomb and he got out the car, pap, 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 pap. I'm just saying. Okay, maybe we should.
The property damage alone would not be worth that.
Well, man, hey, I don't
got to keep the bomb from going off.
Okay, we want to keep the bomb from going off, but look at, I'm not the only one. Look, Pamela Knox, I got suspended indefinitely from Twitter for saying I hope someone rots in hell. They're full of shit. They're full of shit, but they keep the rednecks on there.
Hell isn't even a real place.
Oh, AJ Fitz said I'm echoing. Am I echoing?
I guess, yeah, the room, a little echoey, I think. But now I can't hear you at all. Nope. No sound now. Nope. Sound gone.
Unmute.
There you go. Still unmute. There you go. All right. Check 1, check 2, y'all. Savage AF, man. So, obviously we all know that these terrorists from the January 6th insurrection are not done.
They're not done.
This Roseberry dude is, just an example of, what, like you said, the revolution is here.
Oil.
And, unfortunately, it's not going to be a good revolution for Black people, women, people with brains, things like that.
But, can I ask you something, Pedro? Look at the look on this motherfucker's face. This motherfucker's face looks like
I ain't got nothing to lose. My wife left. My kids hate me. My family hates me. I hate me. Everybody. So I might as well shove a few quarters up somebody's ass.
Yeah, I mean, he fits the bill. He looks like it. So a greater problem outside of this one individual or tip of the spear, part of the network cracker bullshit that happened yesterday,
right?
Is that the same cracker bullshit is going on inside the buildings that he was threatening, right? Inside our legislature, most notably by Representative Mo Brooks, who
I'll take 2 bombs. I'll take 2. I gotta take this motherfucking boy.
I think he was counting how many brain cells he has, but you might remember him from January 6th. Had on the red MAGA hat in the windbreaker and was like, it's time to kick ass and take names.
Right.
Got that crowd nice and revved up. But Mo Brooks, post this bombing or this, bomb threat,
right,
says that he understands. He understands how the bomber feels, essentially, right? That
this motherfucker.
He understands. I think he called it citizenry anger.
Why don't we drop
over
him?
Leftist socialism, tyranny, and all this other shit.
Him. We can't see my look. Computer, I put a hat on my computer.
Computer got brim game. This hat day.
No, why can't we? So we can't drop him. We can't just drop him.
Okay. Oh man,
all right. I'll go to another thing. I just feel like
I would listen, but this is a real problem though when you have a representative sort of expressing any kind of empathy for a clear-cut terrorist. Somebody who had the capability and damn near the intention to blow up Capitol Hill,
right,
and spread motherfucking parking meter snot all over the fucking
but you gotta look at it this way. This man, why is it okay? I'm not gonna say that. I'm just I am.
Because it legitimizes the bomber. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it says that in some way, okay, maybe he didn't do the right thing, but he had some legitimate gripe, and he doesn't. That bomber has no legitimate gripe. He should shut the fuck up and keep digging ditches for motherfucking septic tanks and go home and drink Pabst Blue Ribbon.
You know what? If I had to dig ditches for septic tanks, I think I might want to put a few quarters into a bucket.
Nothing wrong with honest day's work, man.
I'm just saying, man. I might want to blow up a few motherfuckers if I had to dig septic tanks and smell other people's shit all day, every day. I feel like somebody got to get the bomb. I mean, somebody blew the bathroom up. I need to blow the bathroom up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
By the way, that's a septic joke. That's what we do around the office. We blew that one up. See what I did there?
Hey.
All right, Freddie.
Got it.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll move on.
Yep. So that's that. We got, the Huckleberries are coming out of the hills with their bombs and quarters to blow America back into justice. But more importantly,
blow America back into justice.
Yeah, I don't know how he really thinks about it, but even and then equally as bad, I guess I'll say, is somebody like Mo Brooks who is willing to empathize and understand, quote unquote, how this bomber might feel, as if this man's feelings were legitimate at all.
Right.
By the way,
if he
somebody who's off their mind pills, he's off his mind pills.
Right. Okay, but listen, Savage AF listeners, the bottom line is, I know I keep saying, and anybody they should get just dropped. What I mean by drop, not necessarily just shot, at least punched in the fucking face.
Speaking of which, we might have to do this to Good Humor Wasted. She said Pabst Blue Ribbon. She used to drink it with Pepsi back in college. What ungodly concoction was that called?
I know.
Pepsi and beer?
You know what? That's like the shit I drank last night that Pedro almost had me sick to death.
We went to the dime. This nigga got, he was like, should I have some? I was like, nigga,
stop. You don't have to explain the whole thing.
God damn you, Shane. Because you always make it sound like I'm some poison Bill Cosby ass nigga, and I'm like, it's a regular ass drink.
By the way, all of that shit I felt last night, Pedro's fault.
Come on, man. All right, but I'm just like, I don't know what good humor wasted, girl. Yeah, I see the wasted part now. Your mixology is off, baby.
But okay,
where do you get that from? Pepsi and Paps?
And by the way,
Pepsi? Is that what y'all call it? A Pepsi?
It's a Pepsi, which sounds like something you get at least
at the
once
doctor's
a month.
Office. Yeah,
exactly. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the bottom line is obviously the Congress is filled with a bunch of nut fucks, and we got the general public that has a portion of Americans. Let's be real with it. There's a portion of Americans, Caucasian Americans, that are a little bit scared because their numbers are dropping, and by a certain amount of time, they're gonna be the motherfucking minority, and then they're afraid that we will treat them shitty like they've treated people of color. That's part of it. And Mo Brooks has always been a little deranged, and now he's showing his derangement. Slow Brooks. Why is he still in fucking office?
Yeah, I mean, these guys, the Gosars, the Brooks, these shit talkers who keep perpetuating this, the Taylor Greens and that whatever. It's dangerous. It really is, because it gets back to the Huckleberry circles, and they get to banjoing, and once they get to banjoing, it's hard to stop these motherfuckers, dog.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding, 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 ding. But the bottom line is let's be real with you before we move on to the next segment. The bottom line is the Congress is allowing this by having a Mo Brooks spout some bullshit like this, and it is bullshit every time. Look at his teeth, lots of pieces of shit just come out. Right. And secondly, the fact that there is a person out there like that, I'm telling you, if it's him, there's gonna be at least 10 other motherfuckers like him. That's gonna be like, well, you know what? I mean, he got coins together. I'm gonna use nails. I'm using nails. I work with nails. I nail buildings, I nail houses. Now I'm gonna nail the Capitol, and they're gonna do this shit. Get ready. That's why I was talking to a friend of mine today. She's like, "You don't have a piece?" I was like, "Well, I'm thinking." I might have to get one, legal or illegally. Did I say that on air? I meant I was just hypothetically, people.
Yeah. He was playing a character called.
I was playing a character called
Prison Paul.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
he likes to go to jail.
Yeah.
So Mo Brooks comments regarding the bomber and how he understands how he feels. I usually play this at the beginning of such a segment, but it does force us to ask the question.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Keep it moving, y'all. We're gonna keep it moving, man. Oh, speaking about getting revenge, man. Mother Earth knows best.
Revenge!
And one of those things about climate change and all of that is actually the Earth is gonna be fine. No matter what we do to it, it's gonna be fine. What it's going to do is create conditions such that we can't live in this motherfucker anymore, kill all of us out, and then it becomes a cockroach colony for the next 100,000 years, right, while it fixes itself without humans here to fuck it all up, and it'll go back to the green blue planet that it was once we're gone.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I just want to say to you, I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm just saying, you got to look at what's been happening. It's a giant angry butthole.
it's an Earth anus just traveling around the planet, shitting on stuff. On community.
It's a giant butthole that is, and it's been doing damage, and we act like it's not happening. And we say that global warming is not happening, and this is what's happening. It's the rainy seasons are longer. The fire seasons are longer. It's getting worse.
Now, what's atypical about this one, and most concerning? Sorry. So right now, it's sort of off the southeastern coast of the Atlantic, or of America in the Atlantic. you have this Hurricane Henri. Is what they're calling him.
By the way, we found a picture of it, and we found a picture of where Pedro's cat went.
It's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have left the window open.
Yeah.
But you know, we typically think of hurricane country as, you know, Florida, the Gulf region,
right.
All those Gulf states and Texas as the ones getting hit with the hurricanes. But this one is on a trajectory to hit New England, maybe in parts of Long Island, I should say, which is not your typical hurricane country. And you know, I think it's just indicative of this atypical weather, these weather patterns that are starting to become typical now, where
right.
you know, fire season is just all year round now. It does not rain out here anymore, like really doesn't. It's about to be snowing in fucking Arizona. I'm sure it's gonna be her, you know, monsoons in goddamn Buffalo, New York. Like,
yeah, but you know what?
The earth is going nuts.
Where I grew up in New York, let me tell you something. New York, the only thing they had during the hurricane was the breakdancers.
That looks crazy. That just looks so crazy. Okay, I see what's going on now. It took me a minute to get. Okay.
It took you a minute to get that, didn't it?
I was like, wait, what? What's wrong with dude's arms?
But the hurricanes are getting stronger. And Henri said, oh, I shall go right at you. That's my bad French, but it's fucking people up. I mean, it is absolutely fucking people up. And that's what's happening. Everybody out there, be safe, because if you live in those areas, you're going to get it. Yeah. I don't know why these women keep getting hit by stop signs. That might be a little clue for you women. When it says stop sign hit you, maybe you should stop and get out of the rain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you know, we all got to work to reduce our carbon footprint. We have to put pressure on major corporations, but more importantly, to reduce theirs as well.
Pedro, you just talked about a corporation. There's a guy behind you. You know what? The corporations are not going to give up on all the trillions they make. Right now, I think it's going to get worse and worse. And I think that, honestly, by the time my son has a son, they're going to be living in bubbles and shells. Everybody's going to have shells like turtles, because when you go outside, and you have to press a button that puts a big bubble over your head. It's going to be bad. And it's because these corporations don't want to get up off of money they make. They don't want to clean up the earth, because they act like the earth is like fuck you, you dirty bitch. And the earth is going to come back and show you what's popping. That's what I think is going to happen.
It's happening right now. We're watching it happen. She's throwing the stop sign at our population collectively, globally. Speaking of collective global populations, welcome, Donnie B. Good to see you, girl. Bermuda's finest. Go ahead. Well, I guess I couldn't call you finest since you're an identical twin, but it's a tie. You see what I did? You see what I did? But, that was
I've seen some twins where one was ugly and one was
identical twins.
And I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Whoa. What happened in the transfer? But no, I mean, and I like identical twins. I wonder, do they cheat on their man a lot? You know,
swap, just do a little
swap. I know that if I had an identical twin, I'd have him doing all kind of fucked up shit.
Good Humor says, Total Recall, everyone is moving to Mars or the moon. The moon is the first step. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Whoa. Yeah, I know you're getting a little bit out there, but I'm going to tell you what's happening right now. Okay, if you look at the weather patterns of what's been going on, summers have been getting way hotter. And this is a fact. You can look for all the people that were global warming deniers, and hurricanes are not, you got to understand, they're getting stronger. They're not like coming in going whoosh. And no, now they're like, boom, nigga, boom, put some respect on my name, motherfucker. Boom, bam. And they built, like in the Midwest, there was one hurricane where literally they said and you can look it up. I can't remember the exact location, where it tore the roof off of every house within a 5-mile radius. So that means every single roof, this thing was so strong, it literally lifted the roofs off of buildings and just threw them. And it was so lucky that only a few people had died because they actually listened when they told them, "There's a hurricane coming. Fucking get out. Get somewhere safe. Get somewhere safe." Right? Oh, okay. Albie Fuller said it's raining like crazy. Yeah,
in NYC right now. So get ready, brother, because it don't look like it's gonna let up anytime soon.
It's not gonna let up.
I think in the next 2 to 3 days, they're expecting this thing to hit land somewhere in that New England,
right,
Long Island, going up the northeast of the coast.
So look out for the angry anus. The angry anus is coming.
Yes, it is.
It's going to shit on some people.
It will. It shall shit upon. Savage AF, y'all. Black Pedro, comedian Shang. Make sure you guys are following us wherever you get your podcasts. Well, speaking of getting shitted on,
I don't know. That's a weird segue, which you just did. I mean, you got it, but I'm just saying that was it's kind of a shitty segue.
Watch out now. As we move on, we're gonna do it a little something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, let me out. Oh, hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another pop-in to let you know what's popping, man. Ha. All right, Double Jeopardy, man. That's what the not new host of the famed game show Jeopardy finds himself in. Mike Richards is the guy's name. About 9 days ago, Jeopardy, we all know Alex Trebek passed away. Jeopardy announced 2 new hosts for the show. The current executive producer, Mike Richards, essentially, I think, hired himself to be the new host of the Daily Show. And then whenever they have like special shows and celebrity shows or whatnot, it's gonna be her name's a little hard, Mayim Bialik, the girl who played Blossom back in the day, and she was on The Big Bang Theory as well, more recently. But he was supposed to be like the replacement for what you call the dude, Alex Trebek. Sorry, R.I.P. Alex. The dude apparently, had a podcast. It was called The Random Show or The Random Room or something like. But it was spelled like ran and then dumb, like what he ended up being, D-U-M-B. But he had this podcast in which some years back he said some disparaging things about ladies, some disparaging, I guess, some slurs against disabled people. It's white guy shit, just a few years ago when, it was still okay to just be openly white duty about like whatever, like duty, just like white.
Hey, so I kicked this crippled chick in her gut.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody just be like, oh well, that guy's the life of the party. Yeah. It was back in them grab him by the pussy days,
Yeah.
You grab them by the pussy and they love it. Okay. Carolina Bross, I'm not sure why you yelled out Punky Brewster right now. Okay. Mayim Bialik was not on Punky Brewster. That was Soleil Moonfray. Them some weird ass names for 2 white girls. Anyways, so he was exposed for these comments, and essentially now has had to step down, and they got to look for another host all over again. First of all, it's weird to just hire yourself and then to have to turn in a letter of resignation to a job you didn't even start yet back to yourself.
Yeah, man.
And because he's gonna stay on as executive producer, which is just like, all right. And this is some ultimate white guy shit right here, where you can hire yourself, fire yourself, and then decide to keep yourself on as the hire fire guy. Yeah. That is a level of privilege that I don't think has ever been afforded any white man. Ever.
I disagree.
It's amazing. Well, yeah. He's in court now, so he's getting his just desserts. But to still be able to collect checks off the show when you not even good enough to be the host anymore. You know, it's just kind of weird thing.
No, you think it's weird? You really think it's weird?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's, you know, to be honest, I've never quite heard of a situation like that. It'd be like if Denzel directed himself in a movie and then sat there on set yelling at himself about his performance. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, get this part right. Well, motherfucker, I can't do it while you're yelling at me like this. You know what I mean? Like,
tell me.
He's just in the mirror and shit like, nigga, if you don't get this motherfucking scene, he's like, get that finger out my face.
But I'm just telling you, it makes sense on a show called Jeopardy.
Well, he put himself in it.
He put himself in it. So what?
And so this I love these stories because it does get me back to, and we say wild shit on here, but I try and say shit I believe in that 10, 20, 30 years from now, I could stand by it and be like, God damn it, that's how I felt then. And that's how I feel. Or, you know, I meant that and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to have to, you know, retract statements and apologize for stuff. But it also gives us an opportunity to root for your boy.
Oh, my
LeVar
God.
Burton.
Oh, my God. Pedro's so full of shit right now. Let me tell you why. Pedro said some shit, even when you buy his album, that there's no fucking way he'll ever be the host of Jeopardy.
I'm not.
I've seen his act.
I'm out of that category. I will, though, also throw another hat in the name, and it's a personal friend, my ex-girlfriend from college, Laura Coates. She's a CNN legal analyst.
No, she is she's sharp as a tack.
But Alex Trebek, a couple years ago, or upon his announcement of retirement, he named her as one of the people that he would like to see replace him.
I'm gonna keep it real. Alex Trebek wanted to hit that. That's all.
Probably, dog. But you know, no. It's worse reasons. It's worse reasons. I mean,
there's worse reasons. But
I've been there, Alex. I know what you mean.
He said, "Alex, we on the same." But no.
This is a white guy getting his just desserts for being a white guy who hired himself and then had to fire himself, and now is going to hire somebody else.
You know what's going to happen though? I mean, he's going to end up have to fire himself again because the woke left. Not that I'm against them, are going to be like, wait a minute, you're not allowed to still stay on as fucking producer, and they're going to go at him.
Exec producer, EP. Producer.
He is going to have to get another person. He might be ghost, like, you know, exec producer, but he's not going to be able to sit there and have that because I think they're going to go after him, and they should. Fuck that. I mean, you know,
like I said, it's weird to be able to like, you know, to have to leave the show as a host, but to be able to stay on as, I mean, just the idea of you're exec producer and you hired yourself.
Right.
I mean, like, come on.
Like you had any experience doing that, but I'm gonna keep it real with you.
After going through the applications, I think I'm the best.
I've decided that, you know, in fact, I'm gonna do an investigation on myself. And
don't worry about it, guys. I'll look into this.
You know what? I'll look into it. Wait a minute. You know, I've come to the conclusion that,
I didn't do a shit. Yeah, I didn't do anything.
So, you know what? Get that nigger in here, LeVar Burton.
Can he wear the Star Trek thing?
Yeah, because that would make it so cool. Just white guy stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that'd be fucking cool? He wears the things, and then we beam him in with like graphics or something. Come on, bro. You know, and the category is Star Wars.
Klingons.
Yeah, exactly.
For 200, Alex.
And there'd be one brother there. Well, I don't know which one it would. I like that show though.
I love Jeopardy. I'm a Jeopardy fan. I haven't watched in a long time. But you know, they had everybody from like Ken Jennings on over to LeVar Burton. Ken Jennings, by the way, was like the longest running champion for that boy ran. Once they stopped the 5-win rule where you win 5 in a row and then they cut you off.
He was making too much money.
Oh, that nigga went for it. But
didn't he leave like with the most cash ever? Like
probably. I mean, he was definitely on there the long. I know somebody else had a great run.
I don't know if he got the most cash, but I for some reason in my mind I remember him just being like so caked up. He's like, I don't give a fuck, y'all let me go now. Yeah, I'm buying a boat, bitches.
But I love Jeopardy. It's a fun show, so I'm interested to see who they pick. I hope they avoid another.
Who I want them to pick? I want them to pick OJ.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later, be like, apparently he had some issues in the 90s.
Yeah,
we weren't aware of that. Sorry.
You know, OJ's trying to have a comeback right now, and I think OJ would be a great host of Jeopardy. I think it fits perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Or Bill Cosby's out, have Bill Cosby be like, and the word is
OJ would never want to be in the double Jeopardy round. He's like, wait, y'all can't try me again.
I'm free now. You can't do
part of the show. It's part of
it's
the
a
show.
daily double.
My bad.
Yeah.
All right, man. So that's my pop in for today. That's my pop in for today. Just watch your words, because you know it might cost you the job that you get yourself, that you hire yourself for one day.
But that you hire yourself for, and then get
and
fired.
then fired, and then have to resign to yourself.
You know what? I try to pick real clever stuff like Pedro, but I just can't. Not with the new shit that I'm saying. So I just can't. I'm so past it. So my SHANGRY for the day, it's just Okay, I'm just gonna let y'all know what it is. All right, the system. I used to try to give a wiggle room to the system, but fuck them. They just absolutely. Why? I started it. The narrative it started initially. Why isn't Trump in fucking jail? He flat out said he was behind the insurrection. We got audio tape of him saying that he's down for the insurrection. This dumb motherfucker actually said it. He's done heinous shit and he's not in jail. Why is Mo Brooks still a fucking in any kind of position of power? You know why? Because the system allows white men to do heinous shit, be crazy as fuck, and not get the fucking no accountability whatsoever. They could chop a motherfucker up and leave him on the steps of the White House, and somehow, some way, they'll be, able to still go to their country club. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, I see Carolina Boss. OJ on Jeopardy. The answer got away with murder is in question.
For him. Who is OJ?
Who is OJ? Who got away with murder? Two white motherfuckers. But again, okay, we could say OJ is one of the situations for every black person that gets away with murder or some heinous shit. White people do it in droves. We again, Trump, Gates. We can just go down the list of congressmen, senators, celebrities compared to they're carting in fucking evidence from all over the world on R. Kelly, but there's nothing. They're twice impeached, embarrassed, horrible, criminal. Mafia fucking acting. Trump is still free to be in Mar-a-Lago and act like this. Imagine Samuel Jackson did some shit like that. Samuel Jackson would be under the jail. So yes, I just think it's bullshit. Right now they're talking about impeaching Biden. And Biden's like, no. They're trying to impeach him because of the way he handled Afghanistan. And let me tell you something. It's something that's been going on for 20 fucking years. It's not like he was the mastermind behind Afghanistan and also getting people out of it. It's been going on for years. Every fucking politician want to do it. So, but guess what? There's no ramification or repercussions for them, and they can just take your coin.
They bounced. Bush bounced on it.
That Bush is the reason that it was like that. So I'm just saying right now, for some reason, Caucasians can be crazy as fuck. They can do crazy shit. They get away from it. A black man gets caught and accused of rape. He goes to jail for 5 years when you find out he's innocent. A white man absolutely positively raped a woman behind a dumpster, and he gets like 4 or 5 months because they said jail would be bad for him. So I am saying right now, the system can systematically eat a dick because there ain't nothing about justice in the justice system. Nothing.
Miss Adverb offered a new theory that Kris Kardashian did it. In the OJ murder trial thing. So that's a new theory. I hadn't heard that.
I think Blanco Peter did it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shy enough. Is that a play on words? I like that. Shy enough. She's shy enough. Whatever.
Where?
Hey, welcome to the show. I don't know, just a new name I saw.
No, I the only reason, and Pedro will co-sign on this. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, this is but also I want to let you know, Savage AF. We will see you Monday at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be rocking out then, and then Tuesdays through Thursdays, we're 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Before we go, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell. Also, subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. And make sure that you follow at Black Pedro. Very
Instagram.
On the gram. Big boom, right there. And make sure you follow at Comedian Shang. Also, I just want to let you guys know, I will definitely be doing some shows. I'm trying to make sure I get everything together for Savage AF. For the Laugh Factory in San Diego, California. Going to be doing that coming up. And I know you're like, what? No way. Yeah. I'm going to be there. And I'm trying to make sure Pedro's there with me so you guys in San Diego can see how funny this young man is. And I can call him young man because I'm 75 years old. The point is, make sure, San Diego, California, August 28th. Next week, I'll be definitely pumping it a little bit more, and I'll have more details. But August 28th at 8 p.m., I will be there.
That's what it is. Stacy P, we see you in the building. Y'all know what it is. Lady Hazel May. Appreciate all y'all. Carolina boss. We'll be back here Monday, 3 p.m. like Shang said. In the meantime, keep your finger out of your nose.
Wow. What?
I don't know.
And while we're gone, don't blow no shit up. Just try not to blow no shit up because we already got people that want to do that. So try not to blow shit up. And I hope
they put all them coins back into circulation. I mean, it's got to be half the goddamn budget or some shit.
It's a budget and a half for your ass. Right. But no,
fund the community.
We want you to have a good weekend. I hope that, rock out with your cock out, okay?
Unless you're in public. Then
don't
put your cock away.
But no, we want to thank you. Also, tell your friends to subscribe. We got more subscribers, but we're trying to get even more subscribers. So we appreciate y'all.
Yep, that's what it is, y'all. We'll see y'all Monday.
Deuces.
Deuces.